truth is, nobody gives a fuck about you. People say, oh, this person cares about me. This person cares if I'm alive. I'm not talking about that. That's good. It's good that you got quality people in your life that care if you stay alive. But guess what? You got 80 to 100 fucking years on this planet. Is that all you want? Is somebody to care if you're fucking alive? Your goals are for you. Nobody gives a fuck about what you achieve or don't achieve in life. I'm not saying they won't be proud of you, but nobody's gonna do it for you. Nobody's gonna lose that weight. Nobody's gonna go to the fucking gym for you. Nobody's gonna get that fucking bachelor's degree. Nobody's gonna get that raise. Nobody's gonna save $100,000 so you can get your fucking house. The reality is nobody gives a fuck about your fucking goals. Nobody gives a fuck if you do or don't achieve things. Here's a little fucking tip. Most people will be proud of you if you don't do it. I know. They'll be there to console you and say, it's okay, you didn't have what it took, you weren't supposed to fucking achieve shit. Maybe, getting a bachelor's degree and being a doctor is not for you. Maybe you're not ready for a cabin. Maybe you're not ready to get a truck in your life. Maybe you're not ready to be a business owner or an entrepreneur or travel the fucking world. Maybe that's not for you. Those are the same sons of bitches that were there saying, that's not safe, don't do that, don't run a marathon, that's not a good idea, don't live so fucking heavy. It's a bad idea to work so much, you're working too much. It's a bad idea that you're traveling the world, it's fucking dangerous. Every time somebody tells me something's a bad idea, I double down and do it more. If you believe what every single motherfucker out there tells you, then you're just a fucking idiot. You're a puppet of their imagination. It's sad, guys. It's sad how many fucking people will live their life based off of what another motherfucker says. Now, I'm not saying do dumb shit, okay? I'm not saying do dumb shit. But what I am saying is, if you're trying to make $1 billion and you ask some broke motherfucker how to make $1 billion and he tells you something and you're thinking, this guy is full of fucking shit, he don't know what the fuck he's talking about, then you're probably fucking right. He probably don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But if you go to a billionaire and he says, what you're doing is probably not going to fucking work, you know what? He might be right. But guess what? Just because something worked for his fucking ass doesn't mean it's going to work for you. What made him $1 billion is for sure not going to make you $1 billion. I hear people say that all the time. You got to study the people. You got to do this. You got to do that. No. Believe in your own fucking dreams, dude. Nobody wants to own a fucking franchise of gyms. Nobody wants to travel the world and meet people and do dumb shit. I get it. Like, it's not for everybody. And you're probably thinking, you're probably watching this video like, what do you mean people don't want to travel the world? What do you mean people don't want to own a chain of gyms? What do you mean people don't want to be an entrepreneur? What do you mean people don't want to have a cabin? What do you mean people don't want to be a billionaire? What do you mean people don't want to have a successful career? What do you mean people don't want to achieve shit? You'd be fucking surprised. You would be massively, sorry about my fucking voice, by the way. You would be so fucking surprised about how many people I talk to every single fucking day. And I say, why would you not want to travel the world? Nah, fuck that. I don't want to travel the world. Europe's dangerous. China's dangerous. Those places are fucking dangerous. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Those people, it's okay. It's perfectly acceptable if those people don't want to do those things. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to travel. People might say, you need a rollerblade. Bitch, I don't want a rollerblade. I don't give a fuck about rollerblading. There was a time in my life where I did shit like that, okay? I don't give a fuck about skateboarding. I used to really like to ride bikes. I figured out recently, after riding my bike to work, I don't really give a fuck about that either. You know, I do give a fuck about, you know, trying to grow my business and trying to help people be able to achieve their goals and, you know, powerlifting and lifting heavy shit. And I really enjoy all those things, but that's not for everybody, and that's okay. But what you got to remember is you can't take powerlifting advice for somebody that doesn't give a fuck about powerlifting. You can't take travel advice from somebody that doesn't give a fuck about traveling. You can't take running advice or exercise of advice from somebody that doesn't exercise or run. Okay? It just doesn't fucking work like that. This is the whole reason I do the fucking things I do. Okay? I ran a marathon, one reason. I promise you, one reason I ran that marathon. Because I wanted to say that I was qualified to be able to teach somebody to run 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, and marathons. How the fuck could I do that if I hadn't done it myself? The reason I lost a bunch of weight because I wanted to be able to teach somebody to be able to lose a bunch of fucking weight. The reason I'm powerlifting is because I want to show somebody that I can make them stronger through making myself stronger. The reason I travel is because I want to show people and prove to people and break the mold in my family that you can travel the world. You don't need a ton of money. It's not a big deal. The world is just as safe as it is here or dangerous as it is here as it is the next place. You guys be stronger than your excuses. Chase your fucking dreams. Fuck what anybody else thinks.